So now if you will go further, like I told you in last time, that is also very important to understand this. The energy, this full concept is depending upon the energies, and like I told you in last video also, about everything is created from energy. When there was God, below him was water, below him was energy, and we know from science, big bang, energy was there, God concentrated, everything is energy. This is what I am trying to tell you. Everything is energy, you, me, everything is energy. Okay, just one more thing, sorry, one more thing I want to include in that. Everything is energy, like E is equal to mc square. According to me, this equation is not complete, because when Einstein says E is equal to mc square, he is missing two things. He is missing two things. He is missing the information, and he is missing the soul. Because according to Einstein, E is equal to mc square, energy can be converted, and energy can be converted to mass, and mass can be converted to energy. But here the problem is, if for example you convert all the mass to energy, it's a free energy now, right? Now you have to convert back from free energy to the mass. How you are going to convert it? If you will go very deep into it, to make even an atom of iron from free energy, what you need? Energy should be having the information how to arrange the mass in a specific way. How many electron, how many proton, how many electron to make a Fe molecule, iron molecule. Yeah. So this is very deep concept. You need to put your mind, or take a paper and copy paper and pen to make you understand about this. So energy, free energy, should be having the information. This is very important point. The information to create a single molecule. Okay, and at other level, a full human being is having a specific arrangement of molecules that gives him a shape of a human being. Like a stone is a stone, like iron is a iron, like copper is copper, something is something, right? So the atoms, the energy is arranged in the form of mass in a specific way to give some shape. And after that, if you are talking about the living thing, you need soul also. So three things are required. One is energy, one is information, and one is soul. I am telling you again. For example, if you talk about non-living thing, if I tell you to keep the bricks from one place to another place, you will just transfer the brick from one place to another place. If I tell you take the bricks, make a wall, so I gave you information also to make a wall, and somebody should be there to guide also. Without guidance, without information, you cannot make a wall, right? You should be having this information with you, otherwise the matter will be transferred from one place to another place in the form of matter also just scattered around, right? So if you want to make a wall from matter, from bricks, you need information that you need to make a wall. And if you talk about in place of a wall, from matter, from free energy, it's a long journey to matter from free energy, but I'm telling you, from free energy to a human being that looks like human being, right? For example, a baby is born dead. Okay, God forbid a baby is born dead. In that condition, from free energy, a baby is created, right? But the only thing is missing is soul. Information is there to arrange the molecule in the specific way. Not even molecule, even the organs at higher level, the eyes, the retina, the nose, the eyes, everything, right? So from free energy, a baby is created. We needed information to create a baby. After that, next level is to put the soul in it. You understood? So three things are required: energy, free energy, plus information, plus soul. When we talk about E is equal to mc square, so when I was like I don't remember which standard, when we learned this E is equal to mc square, so we say like maybe we can do transmission from one place to another. Okay, we can convert ourselves into energy and move to some other place. How it is possible? In normal science, when we talk about, You can do it. For example, you can convert yourself to full energy, but how you going to rearrange the molecules in the same way like it was before, right? You will be transported, and if you are transported as a mass only, your nose is somewhere else, even it will not even look like nose, maybe not even look like the specific, like you cannot define, maybe it's a carbon molecule or iron molecule, because it was energy, it converted into energy, then converted to mass. We don't know which type of mass it will be converted in, right? So to convert, and after that to arrange in a specific way to make a, for example, iron molecule, the information is required. How the atom was arranged before, how many neutron, proton, electron. And after you are able to finish everything, you need a soul. Okay, so now get a scenario to have, just look at a scenario, like for example, if I want to move from one place to another with the like transforming it to energy, like when I'm moving from one place to another, somebody should be there to guide which atom to be put, or which way, yeah, information. Some guide, someone with the information and the will give the guidance. Okay, so here the point is, like we talk about Miraj, like Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he traveled. Okay, so three things, he was not having only is equal to mc square. Now there are three things came into the picture: the matter, the body, the energy. Like I told you, energy and mass is a different form of same thing, right? Is equal to mc square. This is the base. After that, you should be having the information to transform, yeah, and to arrange the molecule. And the third thing again, the soul. The soul will guide again how to arrange the molecule. You understood? For example, we are going through the black hole, mass cannot pass. If you normally you say we cannot go, but if you find a way, like Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, my understanding is he the most probably the black hole is the way. So to go there, it's not like he just went as a mass. Okay, he went through energy plus information plus soul. Yes, if he was needing that energy and information, otherwise he can go as a soul also. But I consider, because we don't know about it, he went as energy, as information, as a soul. For example, when he will go another side, if he want to make the physical body again, if in case he have the energy that can be converted into the mass, he have the information that can arrange the molecule in a specific way to make a body, like nose is nose, eye is eye, iron is iron, whatever is whatever, like whatever molecules inside, and then the soul will come inside. Fully perfect human being. This is very important concept that you should understand. And other than that, if we go ahead, what are the choices that affect our creation of negative and positive energy? Okay, so first thing is, you should know your God, because this is what you are going to follow. Okay, if you are not following God, whom you are going to follow, you don't know the rules, regulation. But again, to choose a God and follow something is another thing. You should not be like blindly following, right? You should be having technical mind, technical analysis. You have to think logically, then you have to start believing. Don't start believing blindly. Okay, so other thing is the haram food or halal food. Now when we talk about haram and halal food, we talk about like, okay, this is religious. It is religious, but if you go into the science, all the haram food, at the end of the day, if you make projection of it, it will give you harm in the long term. For example, people say like normally you get the just the benefit from spiritual benefit if you are eating halal food, right? But when you are eating halal food, what is happening? The science behind it is, for example, if you are cutting an animal, so there is a specific way to cut an animal, right? So all the blood that is in the vein, that is dirty blood scientifically, the dirty blood should go out. And we know scientifically all the diseases, most of the diseases, they are in blood. Okay, so when you are doing in the halal, this is one of the things, in a halal way, all the blood will go out. Okay, and some things, it's not about cutting way, it's just haram, it's haram. If you go inside, you will know that it is bad. So what I want to tell you here is, the main thing is here, that normally we talk about this is haram, this is halal. The main thing is what you have to concentrate. Whenever you are eating haram food, you are going close to devil. It is getting more easier for the devil to get control over you. That is the main thing. And the thing is, devil knows about it, so he is giving you the medicine in a way. The type of medicines that we are getting nowadays, they are making us weak. And if you are weak, of course you are not going to do any prayer, you are not going to do exercise, okay, you are not fit spiritually or mentally or any way, you are not fit. Forget about researching, forget about believing on God. You are not good for anything if you are weak. And the devil knows about it, the negative energy knows about it. So what they are doing, they are making us spiritually and mentally and physically weak. And this is what I'm explaining right now. By giving us haram food, some of the items that are available online, it will be written vegetarian. If you go inside, there are, for example, fatty acids, they are coming from haram sources, and it will be written vegetarian on it. If you are eating it, you are getting affected, okay, you are getting physically weak, and same time it's spiritually weak. Yeah, you are going close to the negative energy, because you are taking the negative energy inside. The vaccinations, you know which vaccination I was talking about, okay. The music, very very important about music is that everybody should know about the music. There is a concept, music is haram or music is halal. Yeah, so I came across a hadith is talking about musical instruments, okay, musical instruments. Now what I know physically, the problem with the music nowadays, when you talk about music, of course almost all the music that is available on social media, it's using the instruments, okay. But this is the least thing nowadays. This is, we talk about instrument, this was a basic. If you do research on it, you will come to know, even on Quran, if you go to YouTube, at the back of Quran somebody put black magic verses on it. So if you are listening that specific Quran from an unknown website, it's affecting you with the black magic. And the same thing they are using nowadays in the music also, okay. Musical instrument, when you talk about, I'll say it was just a pointer. There is something bad, but there is, believe me, there is much more about it. So what I understood, according to my research, before what was happening, they were using gramophone, okay. On the record, the disc they were using on the gramophone, they were cursing on it, okay. So whoever will listen to that will get the curse, okay. The curse, whatever they want to put, get the curse, okay. Whoever is going to listen to the music. Another thing what they were doing long after that, backmasking inside the music. So when this music established, music developed, and they were started putting the devilic verses or whatever in the back form, okay. Maybe most of you would be knowing about backmasking. So when you will play it reverse, it will give you mantras, okay, the satanic verses in the music, and that is putting negative energy in you, okay. You are getting the negative energy to make you weak, so that you cannot generate the positive energy, okay. The third thing, now what I can see now what is happening, the songs, they are just worshipping to devil now. So now this is a third form, openly they are worshipping the devil. So there is, in that, there is backmasking also, there is curse also, and there is open verses also, they are worshipping to devil. And most of the people may be knowing about in English songs, so many songs are there, and also in Indian songs, Okay, there is, for example, songs Bala Bala Shaitan Ka Sala, and there is song like Balenciaga. You have maybe some people have no idea about it, but Balenciaga means, uh, maybe you will be thinking, all of you already in your mind, Balenciaga means Baal is the king, and that Baal is same Baal who was there in the time of Prophet Moses. What if I remember correctly? Prophet Moses, they made a Baal made up of gold. I think it was one of the Samri Jadugar, Samri magician, if I am not wrong. So it's the same Baal, okay, that is mentioned in Quran, same Baal. So you are wearing a brand, Balenciaga, this is a brand also. You are wearing a brand telling Baal is the king, it means devil is the king. What you are doing? Aren't you generating the negative energy? You are supporting devil. So what you can expect from you? Okay, you are drinking. I was going to come to the food also. Oh, I told about food also already. So for example, there is a ring monster. It is written, for example, 777 on that in Hebrew. I will not go much into 666. Some people will say it's nothing, it's just like that. But what I'm telling you right now, we know about that water talks, water stores the information. Okay, water is not a simple thing. Water is a very important thing. Water can talk. There have been experiment on this. Okay, so if you are reciting something on water and you are taking it as a food, it is bound to affect you negatively. And the Lucifer, the Shaitan, the negative energy knows about it. In all the possible ways, it's trying to make you down using all these things. Like some of them I wrote it down what I can understand. Okay, sheets on social media also. This is also one of the thing, very big thing. I will not go much deep into it, maybe in some other video. There's so many shit things they are putting in your mind. And the most important in this is the dopamine hormone, related dopamine hormone. What they are going, they are increasing the amount of dopamine in your blood. I will leave this on you to do research on it. You are increasing your dopamine and the size of the dopamine receptors by playing the video games, by watching the movies, by using the thumb, doing, seeing all the shots. Okay, that is giving you dopamine. Okay, whenever you are getting the self you are getting satisfied, right? You do research on dopamine, you will know about it. I don't want to make the video very very long. And the movies, they are making the movies to make you brainwash. This is also one very important thing. There's so many movies, I don't want to go much deep inside. And the games, okay, something is related here to 5G technology also. Okay, some people say this is also nothing, 5G technology is nothing, but my concept is right now to open your mind and open you for doing further research. I don't want to give you all the information. This information I was going to put on the board, but the board is not enough to put all the information. Okay, so you do your research on 5G. I will advise you be away from 5G if you can, whatever, if you have the option. Okay, I told you already, if our body is weak, easy for devil to control you. If you understand this concept, what I'm telling, from this side what we understand, that even you do a small sin, small bad thing, and thinking nothing will happen, it is going to increase the power of the devil exponentially. You will have no idea about it. And then after some time, what we're thinking now, what is happening here, what is happening in this part of the world, what is happening in that part of the world, this is a result of this negative energy. Okay, so here I want to tell you a very important thing. To summarize all these things, what we need to do, this is what I am going to tell you. To increase the positive energy and to decrease the negative energy, we have to take an action. Whatever action you can take, first of all, stop doing even the smallest sins. Okay, smallest sins. and stop eating all these shit things, whatever you can stop. Social media shit things, movie shit, games and music, medicines, whatever you can stop in this to make you purer and purer. Okay, or I will say away from devil, less weak, make yourself strong. And for that you need to do this. Without doing this you cannot control the negative energy, and it is very much required nowadays, very very much required. Okay, these things, effective negative energy, double power. I just want to tell you, I didn't mention at that time, this is the energy that is affecting this group of people, this is the energy that is affecting this group of people, this is the energy that is affecting this group of people. Okay, and so on. And this same I transferred here on the graph. Okay, you are increasing in single day. When you increase the energy to double, okay, the devil's power is increasing exponentially. In one day this, in 2 days 4 times, in 3 days 8 times, in 4 days only you increase the devil's energy 16 times. Sorry, in 5 days 16 times. And you can understand from this how much energy we are increasing for the devil, and that way the devil is not affecting on us, he is affecting each and every one. Here I just want to an example of, for example, the example of the loan, like I told you in the last video, very important. And if you will understand, you can sort out many other different things, because there are so many scholars and some of them say completely different things. So if you can take an example of, you should take the loan from the bank or not, non-Islamic loan. For example, in UK, okay, they say, some of the scholar, for one house only, okay, only for the first house, if you will stay there, some of the scholar, they are telling that you can take loan. Okay, now if you understand, now this is the question for you also, you should take it or not. If you want to take it, why? If you don't want to take it, why you don't want to take it? If you understand this thing, you can answer me now. I will tell you my understanding now. What is going to happen? The guy who is taking the loan is from the initial maybe 100 people. Those 100 people, they took the loan thinking we are doing only for one time. Very very important thing, I'm going to tell you this one. Yeah, they will be thinking only one time they will take the loan. Now when they are taking the loan, of course they are doing haram. Okay, they are doing haram, and they are increasing the power of the devil, the negative energy, those 100 people. Then when they did this thing, they increased the power of the devil, they increased the negative energy. I will consider, for example, they increased the negative energy to double. Before he was having some energy, he increased the devil energy to double. Now before, this devil was affecting only these 100 guys. Now this time, due to these 100 guys, the devil is going to affect 200 guys now. And when these 200 guys under the influence of this negative energy will do again, they will take the loan. Okay, now the devil will become 4 times stronger. Now he is going to affect 400 guys, and this will keep on increasing. How it started? Some of the scholar, they told, okay, you can take one time only, it's a small thing, nothing will happen. But see, from this, if you understood, this is very very important thing. Take a pen and paper, and you will be knowing exactly what is happening. Don't just see my words, go into it, plot it on the paper. And if somebody asks you, okay, do little thing only bad, then you should be knowing that you should do or not. I am taking example of 100 people only. If everybody will start doing it small, believe me, the devil will become so powerful, what is happening right now, that maybe nobody will be there to control the negative, the positive energy, and the negative energy, it will reach the top. I believe it's already too high.